building where some equipment has been hosted. It's also hosting equipment here. So into that building, we also have the powerhouse where the generators are. We go into that powerhouse.
One of the things that they were worried about was whether we could sustain our operations. Our tank is loaded. We got two 35 kVA generators in there, working perfectly well, almost new. So we don't have problem with interruptions. LEC go, it snap on right away. That fuel tank is loaded. So when they say, oh, sometimes you can't keep your stuff going, that's not true. It's different now. I hope we don't go to the BBC place and then we meet a door. Close. You told them, but they should be open.
Yeah.
Where? Where's James? He's supposed to explain. BBC transmitter building. At least when we go in and coming back out, then you can go in and carry it for us. Please wash your head.
Okay, this is our sub-transmitter room. And in here we have a combination of the various radios. There we have Metro FM, the transmitter, and the language radio. Okay, those are the two transmitters. On this side, we have the BBC, the Kola, the BBC, this LBS, and this RIFI. So all of these radios are combined into a system called a combiner. So all of these three transmitters, they all combine through them into one antenna system. So we have 6 antennas on the tower that combine into 3 radios. So also here we have some phone companies and some other LTA, LTI, and that's what they have there. All of their points here. They do their internet connectivity from here. This setup serves as a new hub for LTC, where they communicate with the airport, Queens Bay, Congo Town, everywhere. So we also have Lone Star here too, also serving. So this room is one of our major hubs, where we do our major transmission from. Carry all our broadcast points around to all our radio points. Come from this room. So
I want to ask one question I asked when we were in the studio. Are these digital?
for now, radio, Liberia have not migrated to the digital platform. So for radio in Liberia, we are still analog. All of the radio in Liberia, we are all analog.
So for radio, wherever the television aspect of it.
The television is digital. You can't right now. We're taking to Kenya.
Radio, there is no radio in Liberia like digital. The entire Liberia, we stay analog.
And for television,
we're digital. We're taking to the KNet building. The guy should be there with me. We can go through there.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The end result is KNet where we got the digital.
Yeah. So just take down the transmitter room.
I think we should bypass the guy and work by doing so.
You want to show them the public this?
This is, you down there, you saw our canteen. So because they're putting the building there, the Chinese were nice to us. They're giving us a new canteen, but with a resource center attached to it. So it's going to be a canteen, but with a resource center where people can come. These guys can come and do their work, edit their work, sit down, chill, have a cool drink or something like that. And that's what they're doing for us right now as they wait. All these high tension wire you see hanging, you can see the new pole over there. Will take you, I think you can see the 5.5 kVA they're about to commission and transition to after they energize it. Then the new poles you see is the one we'll be having. We'll use these wires, they're going to go back up high to be a return from the generator room. So we'll just go. Where is Buffett?
Buffett, no.
Where are you going? We got some of them that are working, but most of our cables are underground here. That's why we can't do anything here. We just can't do anything. Some of them are still operational. You can see them, they're grounded, they're going for underground. Don't look at them dirty like this, but that's the way it is because they're working. The ones that were not working, we removed them. There's one over there working. When you talk about digital, that's where we end this conversation and show the evidence of the television being digital. But they were asking if some of these are working.
Okay.
And what's the significance?
Okay, if it's, let's start from the dish there, the smaller one. That's just the BBC receiver dish. That smaller one. This one, all of the games you see, the European game, this and that, we get them through the smaller dish. All right. Then this is
which is digital. Let's make that point.
all digital. But digital signal goes through it. Then this is for ROFR, and we're going outside and we'll show you the Chinese. So those are our three partners. Dish you see in there. As long as it has to do with television, it's all digital.
So it means that you get the European game directly.
Directly. European game, the Olympic, all of the games you saw on the TV.
And we were showing it live.
We're showing them live.
Nigerians watched it.
Yeah.
We don't have content though, but we're showing the gimbal.
Walk through some of the satellite dishes that are being used on the airplanes of the LBS. And most of these dishes are being used to intercept signals from big media entities to grow. They signify the digital capability of the LBS.
The guy there to open that place? Good.
So we're heading to the next transmitter room.
As you can see what it used to be before. As you can see what it used to be before. LNTV, CCTV News, digital TV with channel DTM, the standard. Right? So I don't think there is any debate on whether it was here before. It was there. And when the Chinese drew down, these two rooms were used for the satellite rooms. This is one tower you see up there. We're going in this room where CGTN digital equipment is.
I will allow my chief engineer to then walk you through what we have and what you see on the two screen. See?
Here we have a signal from studio. Come here. That the signal from studio come here and it's divided into two. But those who can afford decoder now, we send it to this.
To the analog.
The analog
two platform I was
what the
explaining
rest
to
of me.
Yeah.
Those who can afford a decoder and on-stack-on and water TV, we send them to the rack. The rack is being powered by cable. From here, the signal goes in the bubbling, from there it goes to Ghana. So you're watching LNTV, West Africa. The D1 country. You're watching LNTV, the true water TV platform. Yeah, we'll see the equipment.
Yes, the uplink.
as you see here, we had strictly digital. We had our own satellite link behind there. And in the next 1 year from now, it will be restored by the Chinese. But we're not waiting for 1 year. We've made our appeal, and in a couple of months, we expect the Chinese to respond, and we know they will respond favorably. And then we'll begin to use these 2 rooms, recommission that, or they will change that whole thing and bring us a new one. I don't want you to pass in the homework.
Yeah, the homework.
So. You know, people who say we got content, your content right now. Because you're on the TV, you're all around Africa, so your content.
So where we headed now is the KNET Transmission Center. KNET is a satellite
Maybe it's easier to fire out. Hold up, okay.
So in here, we also have digital equipment being stored in there. And over there, that's where the TV signals are being transmitted.
Be careful with the stick. Be careful with the stick.
The TV signals are being transmitted here. The signals are going to the various states across West Africa.
So what we'll do, I will allow the 3 lawmakers to come in. And since you're the lead cameraman, and the second one, the 2 of you, so that we can brief them, and then when we leave, those with cameras can come in. The place is so clean that we gotta clean our foot.
You gotta pull out the yeah, you have one like that. All right. So
Okay, honorables, this is what we call state-of-the-art equipment for digitization. It's owned and operated by our friends and partners, KNET. The uplink they talk about, both of them will explain to you, the chief engineer as well as the technical man.
So here we have C square FTC because it's internet based. From there, a uplink from the equipment to the big dish, send it to KNET and then rebroadcast to the satellite for viewing purpose.
Around the world.
Yeah.
And if you look from India, this is the dish right out there. It's right there. It's also powered not only by us or by the generator, but also by solar. So you can see the batteries behind there. There's no way you can ever experience interruption whatsoever.
Never broke off. More than 24 hours.
got a charge controller.
So you got issue for early because you know like that.
Yeah.
The downside for some of the instrument.
Yeah.
We got
Proper
grounding.
grounding.
In fact, the Ghanaians prioritize that because you notice LBS is on the lightning path.
Okay.
So most of the time we're always hit.
Okay.
But so what you guys they reinforce until a proper grounding system is 0.000%.
Okay.
Right? So you don't have even our own small voltage. So we ourselves 2 years ago we worked on a super grounding system about being avoiding to lightning hit on our equipment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll now take you to the production room where our men, also have been here, but the daughter is last meeting. The production guys, are they in there?
You want to show them the transfer?
Okay, yeah, let's do this first. You probably can power, how can I play with a power right out? Yeah, that man, he got, how can I play against power? So, as we said, first of all, let me say a big thank you to Money Captain. LBS was strained, we could not make it. And Money Captain came in and he decided to underwrite the cost of this project at the tune of $26,000 US.
When you say Money Captain, you're talking about
LEC.
the LEC?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, LEC. So LEC came in, they We do some little work for them, but not compared to what they've done for us. And they came in and they said, we told them about the challenges we were faced with. That's a 250 kVA trying to power all the equipment you see. Wasn't working. With 2,000 kilowatt transmitter, wasn't helping. We do have a 10,000 kilowatt transmitter. The reason why we've not commissioned it or start using it is because it cannot be, the transformer. Having understood us and saw the need, he decided to move in. Now we have our 500 kVA transmitter, transformer, being installed that will power up everything around here more than we need, and will be able to broadcast extensively to places we never thought was possible to broadcast using the 10,000 kilowatt transmitter. This is to be energized in the coming days. What they decided to do was to protect it because you don't know it's high power, and then right after that the meter will be installed, and then they will energize it with the hope of dropping these other high power lines that are kind of old. So this is where we are, and like I said, we'll take you now to the production room. The people we hire, meter is not for them. Like we said, we have a lot of content, but we cannot just say because we have content. In order to improve upon the content, we hire what we believe are the 5 best persons in the country. That you cannot do a movie, a film without that crew. You would need at least 4 of them to be able to do it. They are professionals. They went to school for it. That's what they do. And they're in everything. So what we did, we hired them. We did an office for them. We set it up nicely, a production room. Are the guys here? They're there? Okay. We'll take you there.
Partnering with DSTV, can LBS carry out this project?
We are capable, but we have laws in the country that we believe LBS is in violation of. That's a totally different story for another day. And that's why we raised the issue that you cannot have these many customers and just totally neglect the fact that they ought to watch their own country too. They have to watch their own program. You cannot broadcast other people's thing to us and not broadcast our thing to them. SATCOM understood it, Multi-TV understood it, but we believe that DSTV understands it, but does not have the facility to do so.
We as LBS, through government funding, be able to do
a partnership,
whether a partnership with DSTV.
Yeah, we already have the facility. Yes.
we're hoping.
Yeah.
Yes, and we do it with other people, and we do it with them. And that's why we move out to them. And honorable, it's important to note.
So in addition to the question you asked, because I heard you speak of violation and some laws on the book that you don't want to violate. If you have to go through some legislation, is it possible to have your own going on without or with limited support from the DSTV, if there's a need for legislation?
I think again. Okay, we already have the infrastructure in place. That dish you see, so that big dish is our uplink. We even did tests, and we had a set-top box. We were given to most of the staff. We started doing tests. We did the whole digital platform. All right. So LBA had the infrastructure, the capacity, manpower, everything to do it.
And I will add to that by saying,
So Fahngon, the reason behind my question is we have to promote our own culture.
yes, sir.
And there's no one that can promote your own culture more than you.
Of course.
Going on Article 5B of the Liberian Constitution.
Yes, sir.
And we believe LBS is clothed with the statutory responsibility to do that. So through the central government support to LBS, whether DSTV is here or not, do you have the manpower? Do you have the capacity to support Liberian culture in terms of distributing it through your platform?
Definitely, and let me assure you, if you give me $2 million today, I give you 90 days to give television to the whole country.
Sure.
True or false?
True.
Everybody, wherever they are in the Republic of Liberia, will watch television. So if it's a challenge, Liberian government gave us $2 million today, it will take us 90 days. If you're in Lofa, you will watch LNTV digitally. If you are in Nimba, you are in Bokonjire, you will watch it. Because we have the towers, we have the substations, we just don't have the money. What we did was the technical know-how with partners to be able to do such. And as you can see, we demonstrated to you everything. But that's why we decided that, look, DSTV, you're here. If you look behind you there, you will see, even in the production room, Bele people there, Kisi people there, Vai people there. You need to, we're watching Hausas, we're watching Yorubas, we're watching Tutsi, we're watching everybody.
So if I got you right now, you need two things from what I gather.
Yeah.
You need law, existing law. You need a law to support you as an institution.
Yes.
To go about doing what you want done.
Yeah.
Secondly, you need national support.
Of course.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And like I said, this is our production room. The production guys are here. I think that's about a month ago. We brought them in here. You can see almost everything in here is new. We're stretched, thin, but we're trying. And we will not give up on our country. And what is required to do what we have to do is what we're doing. And with the help of you guys, we will succeed. And as a matter of fact, I think you've seen a lot around here. 7 months ago, it took time for the budget to pass. It took time for government to start releasing money. Up till now, let me assure you, the lawmakers, I'm on record. It was about 5 days ago, I went to the Ministry of Finance to be able to get the checks out for the fuel oil. Okay? Most of these things were bought by ourselves. The little advertisement money, when people bring death announcement, we'll keep a little small thing, we'll put it together. This is how we pay for it.
40% that you are entitled to.
Yeah, no,
Am I right?
the 40% is what we're using. The 60% goes to salaries by law.
So the 40% is what you pay.
Yes, sir.
You have this ambitious plan of showing that Liberians can see their content around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Are you having conversation with producers in the country to make them to come up to speed to how you see the sector?
Yes, sir. If we can start this 30 days ago, it means we are on course to achieving that goal. If we can fit 19 correspondents around the country, bring them here and train them for 3 days on how to use these gadgets so that we can beam them in from within the county on camera and what have you, it means that we're on course. If we can hold a meeting with members of the movie union, trying to get them up to bring the game up to par. I took you into the live studio. You saw the big live studio. By the time we're complete with that, some of you will come here for comedy, live comedy where it will be streamed.
No, national.
Yeah, but even the lawmakers, when there is a debate,
No, I mean, just to watch.
when there is a debate between those that are for a particular bill and those that are against a particular bill, we want to put 100 people in there
and watch that
put
bill.
4 seats their way, 4 seats their way,
And do it live for your ear.
right there on radio and on television in front of the Liberian people, and they have the opportunity to ask Representative Famula,
The next
so
thing,
and so. What
the
do
next
we
thing I'd
do?
like to know, do you have any intent of setting up such thing, a studio at the capital, to be able to showcase the Liberian perhaps to the workings of a lawmaker?
3 or 4 minutes.
No.
You there? What we did was that we went and did our assessment and studies at the Capitol.
Yeah.
We moved ahead of the Capitol building and went and talked to Sassinet.
Yeah.
We went and installed the equipment to beam you directly when you're having your debates in session.
Okay.
We are complete with that process. What we needed now was the money to purchase the equipment and put it. We found out that the House owed us from the past. So we went and met with the Speaker, and the Speaker said we should bring our invoice, and he would take care of that in order for us to get the equipment. So we got no problem with the House.
For the record,
Yes, sir.
the House doesn't owe LBS.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The House upgraded LBS budgetary allotment or support in 2021 when I served as the chair on broadcasting, culture, and tourism.
Check.
in order for us to have our program air on LBS. So let the record get that straight.
The record will
That's
reflect
our
also
argument.
that in 2021, the price of fuel is not the same today.
So,
The record will reflect that. We're not rejecting because we know we could have go to jail. We're not going to jail today. But we're not rejecting, we just say the price of fuel.
Where the long way to go?
Yeah.
Oh, Metro.
This is the vernacular that is spoken.
let us say,
None of you can speak Loma in here or anything for
who do that?
We can speak our
The man speak Loma well. Consider.
But then sit down and go on national radio in Loma. She's here, she's ready.
We got a trailer here too.
Yeah, so it will be fun.
Y'all got Guillaume, man.
Yes.
Send for the Guillaume.
Send for him to interview all three of them.
Send for the Guillaume quick.
And hopefully they are here to inspect. So you will be interviewed in your local dialects.
Okay.
And it will be carried. So the cameras can come on this side.
No English, oh.
There's no doubt about English part of it.
Representative somewhere. Okay.
You very full.
We must send for the Pele an answer too, right? So that Pele, you, and you'll send for them.
Loma is here already.
Going back, give you Jesus to my heart, brother.
They're on the air now.
Aha, lo magite awana na ina sekini esitia ka susuku da odoka sa wen sa kia sa ka radio nginima fefe ko nima e ka TV ta radio ta fefe ko na ma sekini esitia ko weni ka teso titalasi ki ya nae
Ya toa kumane.
Abu Moa.
Nusa kwasa eve loma kititave na ina preseti tve na ina nima kante ba mana nuvete ba gionu vete gionu vete aba kumane wala sikitu turiga nimeti to pe tuso to wala sikitu pe
Nama Ava Kokro Jones, Crowell's Row, Lofa Kante, but Gaga a lawmaker, Marjorie Kante.
Having Cockroach Jones.
Ava
Cockroach Jones. Crowell's Row. Okoni ewe Gaga na uble, eba yaka na uble. Crowell's pasawlazo. Siesi pasawlazo eva suru na le wosami. Adipa ataka fagla. Nama yani meti tumweni to kwenka ni to keso to pelewu e ka wa u ka trasi de gite tabatini ka tiaga ka sabu ka wuri to pele na ma to se never sa ka fuke ka evini sa radio ngini ma e ka to ya ka sieta zuta ya igazi eso seba e ba ka ni meti traba ka tra ya ka ko na ma esitima
the one the mama Kaweza
Gakuru wako
Gaweza because constitutional eboga
Adalogi togi ana constitution ki aga togi
eboga da Liberia culture they promote it.
Plus we see ebo my about togi adalogi ebo keka ga rowore na te ma rowore ka mane baga tuso telable ma vetba na ma kesa te ma lable sa togi teba na saka fala ko Kataba go when go kwen ti ekesa yani mete fama ka kongi maga ti ba ko ka ka e ka trasiki kongi ba ke muka ka trasiki
ti aka ze da fa la pa mene ze bojegi go kewaga go kapa unise so that development can go across.
na process epo go ka sa wo ma ga wo ma to pre wo beti masagi beri adalogi epokala mane baka wuri do mpima kataba toki no epoka ka masagi twawuru na wuru ka wuru tribuoka wuru nama masagi josa ni maboka ebone ka dogi wuri ni ma eye woni ovete e ka kapakore na tres ma budget twaka kapakore ka mane baka masagi so eboka wagiba ka wuso wuti yeso driver ma kanti kite fama kataba kala salazo wudini naka woso wuti ka do sago layoso kataba do sago na layoso ngena opoke ka wo lasa ta wuso wo lasa tima wo yiplega sa korezo nazo kakapa korena kani twaka eso ekabave masaji weka eso etie ka frafro kwelayo so kre na yana ka susu ma emma ese kataba ko woni ko kwen no ka kongi kantigi despre ka urama
Kuwa district number 2 Magibi.
Ala kulobe kon sagwe ma ka frogwe ma Magibi kante na ina emma ho kasa dizo bietu poka ni twaka toso pienu asa tobala na ina mata sona slice ima
That was a brief interview with Honorable Abba Jones. I guess his mama was really
Ndawapo. Samina ya mami na.
Samina.
Ah?
Samina.
Oh, babwa.
Oh.
Dunga bato ELBC kwa abiso ko ngunu benza. Ma wo nto to mata songa. Dere ame ka un poti bien. Mo de ka mo no benza.
All right. Uzo, I mean, you can see where I'm inside the old Tutwak and house. Quite one once they talk, Tom Kebe, Manabe, Tom coming. They go Nimabe at Domunka on the door and Greek. So, one petiti Edward Dia Quayamba Ka Wigblown, one me o me binge one. Oh, their TV, me, oh, their DST, Boogbear me over. Wa ka liesi me ozibe di na apatiti o son kwayamba so won ka bo sibe yi iba yo yin ba yin ke agbodun to yin won yo korie yin zo yakwa ka yibokwa ka ka men son so won ka bo sibe gube de wa nu won ka idie be ipo yo ka saka in we mesare o son because pour y mener que avaguer et que message pas au dire c'est avec des on se en l'eau pied so mais et kaba quand on a quand nous a quand menu de dina que ka sonwe yaro kasa menu waro ka wo sama waro kwa se mo sama ka en l'eau die so yi su be inu ka zia e ka ze yaba o do adie be ka adie ento et niveau kaba diesu me fagon et de ikale na saka le zia de ka yo karaka saka ze mo slo bokaka saka de ezoinda e ya izu wa izia yi me wa me ayo de o me binzo ame ilo pie ilo o lo ka poka zia won e ba poka ka apaka
Quando uso do a poça de que vai to top over e que su top uso grosso. Leve de cadie mun ya kasigi me e cadie ka kan ni son ke to de.
Okay, donc et que au maybe I pour et queen the committee. So pour aller ne aye o le Post and Telecommunication Committee be. Okay, ine. E me e o queen the chairman e disi me be e to ava e ya ne be e me aye to aba member pa ga isa ri nu zo ka to an we party ka ba.
Usu do me o gbon ke so we bi ba gan no ine la bi na. Ya yi bo so le ya ka yi do ka we pie ka nu se ka nu pie se pie ba gan a pie ku ka ma pa u ye in pie pa me nu ka nu ka we pie le se ka ya re.
All right, go gba ba do die be adu abe ma patua ne be ara nude ka de be ka ba ndo ka yisara ndo ka ara nuzo abura te ya yoika bunu ba pie ka inu ka pie kwa we ba ma. All right, this was
do gross.
Okay, that's why now I fully apply. Fully Edward, mana family and apply former. Dining apply doing apply former fully ta kumu. Yang yo koma. Ku pawasa aga ku baka ku lunu da famon pona nuni da nun kada ba aga ku janka ga kebe kwakba aga ko lipo kwa ma kwa dike nai. Jani wangwari kamen mai kwa mwima ebu fa panama aga kamen. So kasa mo yellow.
How many?
Ka for
So
So that was the list for members of the media and the language radio. And I'll make that with I was on statements.
I don't want to train when people come and speaking their dialect, according to tradition, I saw
That's Africa.
They were not coming to whole cola anymore.
Let me tell you, while we're in the budget room, we'll fight for the area. But you need to have such a setup tool for our press people and get your guys there empowered that we can always have our time in the press. It's very big for us.
But it's a big director of press.
Yeah, but you guys need to work on it and see how we can work. So you always call another friend. So you are now a friend with me.
Can't see it on this. That is why when the day I spoke to you guys and I said, growing up, we heard, only thing we heard in Liberia was 89.9 FM in studio. Split, Vamoose, Ali, Molokai, Oli. And don't forget to say goodbye before you leave. Goodbye, Marty Brown, 89.9. But we got a letter from the LTA said we're using some other frequency. And I responded by saying the whole country, even all the commissioners in Tetan before they were born, 89.9 were with us. Now 89.9 have been transitioned to the young people of this country. They have their program, they got the stuff they go on, they interview each other. That's their studio over there. Just as you are coming from the language studio, she's monitoring the news. The French news is on. So when the French news is on 99.9, we relay it on these two stations, 89 and 97.7. So this is the young people studio. Let me take you into the studio.
Besides that, we have high school special too.
High school special.
And
this is why when we boast and we brag that we're covering the entire country, that we have the ability to cover the entire country, this is what we're talking about. So you see all three stations running at the same time simultaneously, and they are being relayed on the stuff.
All right, so this right here was ELBC Metro FM, and the lady here is the one currently on. The news is currently on, so the news is being relayed on 89.9 FM. The news is also being relayed on the language radio, and so currently the ELBC news is on 3 frequencies. It's on 99.9, 89.9, and 87. So all of these frequencies belong to the Liberia Broadcasting System. All of these frequencies are national. They go across the entire country. So wherever you're watching us from, we'd like to say thanks for watching. This broadcast is being brought to you live here from the compounds of the Liberia Broadcasting System. And it's about the House Committee that have been set up. The committee has set up a special delegation to pay the LBS a visit, an assessment tour, and the assessments is literally geared towards making their own assessment to find out if LBS has the digital capability to be hosted on the DSTV platform. The Director General's advocacy here is that DSTV being operational in Liberia should enable the state broadcaster national television spot number 1 on its cable channel. And so both entities are before the legislature and the arguments are ongoing. So we're here, the team is here to assess LBS. So I mean, once the assessment is done, we can bring you more details about what's happening currently. Currently, the lawmakers are having some private conversations that we can't bring you. So, but as you can see, there they are. They are in one of the studios here. This studio belongs to Metro FM. You heard it from the Director General, Metro FM. Metro FM. Okay, so the lawmakers. So we're still awaiting the directors, the committee members. Once they're done having private conversations, then we can continue this tour. All right, so the viewers here wanted the young journalists here to interview the lawmakers, but they are already gone, so we can't help you. We apologize, we can't help you. We wish we could ask her a few questions, but it appears she's very busy, as you can see. She's clicking here and there. And so it's a lot of work going on here with her, so we don't want to bore her. So once the lawmakers let us in, once they give us access, we can go in there and show you more of what's happening. But currently, discussions are ongoing. The conversation here is surrounding the operations of DSTV and to determine the capability of the Liberia Broadcasting System or national television to find out if LNTV has the capability, the technical ability to be on Metro, to be on DSTV. So we now making our way out to the main port. Okay. Only way to do that.
Yeah, sorry, I'm coming there. I gotta go so time on our this podcast. I gotta go. Yeah, we're coming. About to
So did you know what you're there?
Yeah, we have to talk a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, just in 5 minutes, please.
Yeah, the OB is already set up our waiting outside. We'll have a brief interview with the lawmakers and also with the Director General. And we can bring this to a closure. As you can see with us, thanks for following where we can follow.
This is, we're introducing to our church. I don't know if you got your laptop here where they can see it. The performance of the June on the laptop. You have it out here? Oh, they can see it from right here? Okay.
No, you can do it. Get a microphone out. Off of control. So we don't have this of you.
The LBS Charles Bayon. And we just want to show you the capability right here. You can just stand right in front of them so they can be able to see it from the back there. We're reporting, right, live. And if we wanted to, say, for example, capture send it as high you can send it, and let's capture scenery from the SKD Sports Complex or any other,
or maybe a roundabout.
Area, anywhere, the roundabout, anywhere you can
Yeah,
pick
you
up.
need glasses.
So they can.
Yes.
It's just our capability and what we're capable of doing.
It's going as far.
And it does not have to go to the place. It can go vertically straight up, and it will capture by zooming in on whatever we want to show. That's us south of LBS first.
So the Director General is walking the lawmakers through a display of the LBS Charles Bayon drum. And of course, it's one of the digital equipment here. Broadcasting live events on.
It's not about the fun, it's what they think about the tour today.
After the tour, the men have the tour.
What's his impression of the
With the
tour?
director.
Be careful with the director.
All right, so of course we are hoping to have conversation with the lawmakers once we're done with this display.
You want to start conducting the interview now?
Sure, why not?
Police want to come? I get signal from here. You have signal now?
Not yet. Completely news. Control.
Can you alert them that we're ready? Yeah, they're going there. Just 1 minute.
Yeah, radio. Right now we're preparing now to bring you a live interview, both television and radio. And right here in the compound of the Liberia Broadcasting System, Director General Fahngon is on the standby. The lawmaker, Honorable Liberia, and
Honorable Family,
and Honorable Jones from RB are all here. And so,
along with the director of press.
Okay, so thank you very much. We are here. Thank you very much, Larry and Gabla. We are here on the compounds of the Liberia Broadcasting System. We are here with the Director General and members of the legislature who are here today carrying out this very important tour of the facility of the Liberia Broadcasting System. Let me just remind you that we have also been cleaning up, and probably if you're watching us online, you will see short trousers, t-shirts, because we are cleaning up today, and our drone is also on top of us, seeing everything that's happening here. But I want to first of all start with the Director General of the Liberia Broadcasting System, Honorable EugeneFahngon, who has been leading this tour of these legislators of the at the facility of the Liberia Broadcasting System. Mr. Fahngon, what is it that's happening here today?
Thank you very much for having us, and thank you for bringing live the program, the inspection tour by members of the legislature to our facilities. We first of all want to seize the opportunity to welcome them. We've done that already, and it's a pleasure to have members, our own lawmakers, the people who appropriate budget for us, the people who decide what we do, how we, go about it in this country. It's important for them to come and see firsthand for themselves what's going on here. There's always a good thing in something that's bad. And that is, we started off with a little bit of noise, and they said, okay, we'll come to the facility and see what's going on there. And so today, the head of the committee, Honorable Ava Jones, and his team, he's accompanied by Honorable Fodefamule and Honorable Glikia. They're here along with the Director of Press at the House of Representatives. And they came by, we've gone on the tour, and we've completed the tour, and they're right here, and then probably they will talk to you. But we are happy at LBS that they had the opportunity to see firsthand our facility and how we go about our work. Contrary to what people believe, we were able to prove to them today, beyond all reasonable doubt, that we are digital when it comes to television. We're able to prove to them also that we have 3 FM stations fully functional. We're able to prove to them that we have a lot of different transmitters, whether it's Radio France International, whether it's China Global Television Network, whether it's the British Broadcasting System, you name it, we're up and running, along with multi-TV as well as SATCOM. We're there. And so I'm happy that they came, they saw firsthand, and what I'm hearing from them in the background is quite motivating and interesting. It's encouraging, and if they live up to it, then LNTV will never be the same, LBS will never be the same.
And just to let our listeners and our viewers know that the next voice of voices you'll be hearing will be that of the team, but where have we taken them so far?
We took them on a tour of our entire facility, starting with our television room, our transmitter rooms, our studios, our production studios. I mean, you name it. We just took them everywhere for them to see firsthand what the facility is like, what we have at the facilities, some of the challenges we have, and so forth and so on. And so we are where we are. They will be the best person to talk to, because you and I, literally, we live here, we eat here, we sleep here.
Okay, so straight to Honorable Alpha Jones of Maggie County. He is the head of this team, as we've learned. So he will be telling us what he has seen so far and what's his impression.
Thank you, member of the press. Again, I'm here with 2 of my colleagues. I'm with Downtown Glikia from District Number 6, Nima County. Mofore Famula from District Number 7, Pong County, and the Director of Press. We also have our Sergeant at Arms. But again, we are here as part of a hearing that the Committee on Post and Telecommunication initiated some weeks back to invite all of the TV service providers in our country to see how best we can promote Liberian content in keeping with Article 5B of the Liberian Constitution. So again, there has been some noise in the press, and as part of our function in terms of oversight, we have gone this morning to DSTV to tour their facility, and now we are at the LBS. We are thrilled by what we saw, and again, we going back. We want to reserve all comments thus far to see how best the committee can work in committee room in ensuring that what we saw here today, coupled with what we want to achieve, can be achieved.
Okay, Honorable, we will surely get back to you, but let's just hear from members of your team. We have Honorable Glikia, we have Honorable Family, who are also here on this team. And why the tour was going on, I heard you asking some questions. I'm sure it is because of your interest. That's why you are here today. What's your impression as well?
We had an impress. Like the chairman said, I think this is about word of voice that ensued between the LBS and the DSTV, as you may be aware. And we try to exercise our oversight responsibility. This is required of us as leader of this country. When we tour the facility, like I said, we're highly impressed about it. But the chair said also we will reserve some comments because this is something between 2 institutions. We hope that we do our best to see how we can resolve that. What we also gather from here is that based on my question, like you said, and what I've gathered is I think we need some strong legislation. We need to make some law in taking LBS for where it is now in terms of law that establish law that establish the LBS, how we can make it better than what it is now. That's 1. And 2, also being a state broadcaster, I think LBS haven't got the needed national support. We hope, and again, we want to just assure the management that we will do our best to give the needed legislation and the needed budgetary support that's supposed to get LBS to be second to none. And it's a collective thing that we're supposed to do. This is going to be elevated to the level of our leaders, that is the Speaker, and probably with our colleagues within the Senate, that look at LBS like other things, so that low water wars will not come back again. That people see LBS as the higher competitors in the country. So it is our own state-owned broadcasting institution, and no one can come and support it. We need to be the one to support it. We within the national legislature. So if we can't do it, who's going to do it for us? Let DSTV be the one to complain about us instead of LBS complaining about us. So we hope if we can get the needed support, we'll be able to get to where we're at today. So we'll reserve some comments still until we can get to that point.
And we will cross over to Honorable Famula, who has also been working around this tour with this team from the legislature. Honorable Famula, the same question goes to you. What's your impression? You've been walking around and been observing, seeing, and asking some questions as well.
Firstly, just by taking a tour in the compound, you observe that the management has beefed up their own engagement. They have started to do a lot of different work, and as such, as legislator, like the chairman said, we will reserve some comment because there's an issue that is currently unfolding that we need to find a common ground. More than that, what I believe is that the LBS need additional support from what we see, the level of work, and that which we're going to mobilize to reach the floor and see whether we all can build that united force beyond the current management. For what we're seeing, we believe in the next 2 years, Liberian will be showing TV in other villages around here. And I say thank you for the good work, Mr. DG. Thank you again. We're going to work seriously from the committee and find.
Yeah, we are also on this interview with several other individuals from our various platforms. So I'm sure Anthony Williams will want to put in a question or so.
Yes, I'm curious. I know we want to reserve some comments here, but this is with the LBS, DSTV, and other entities that are involved. Did you have the opportunity to tour DSTV like you did here today, and do you care to speak to that? If
the
chair will respond to that.
For the record, the committee investigation or the reason for which we are visiting LBS, which we did to DSTV,
yes.
The committee in her wisdom did not restrict her communication to only the two entities. That the record carry straight. LBS did not report DSTV, nor DSTV reported LBS. Again, the committee, in her wisdom, feels that Liberian content should be promoted. And it is backed by the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia, Article 5B. So first what we did, we wrote all of the TV service providers within the boundaries and borders of the Republic of Liberia. And as part of them, LBS is providing TV content, DSTV is providing TV content, SACON is providing TV content, Telecel, and the list goes on. So again, we were concerned about what are their successes and also challenges. And again, in that hearing, LBS raised an issue. So let the record be straight that LBS did not report DSTV, nor DSTV reported LBS. But the committee feels that we should promote Liberian content.
Okay, so we will end this interview with the Director General of the Liberia Broadcasting System, Honorable EugeneFahngon, who has taken this team on this tour, and we're going to conclude with him. But Honorable Fahngon, my question in your conclusion is that what have you asked for today?
Well, what I've asked for was for the record to reflect that we did not, one, complain DSTV. Two, contrary to what DSTV reported to the entire world that we did not have digital capability, we proved beyond all reasonable doubt that we did. Three, they said we did not have content, so we did not only prove that we had more than content, we carry everything here live on our television and prove to the lawmakers that we're far above what DSTV is talking about. We proved to them that we had capabilities beyond their imagination and that we were working. Fourth, we proved that, again, what you see here at LBS, when we say LBS will never be the same, it's a fact. The two of the facility, they were shocked at what they've seen in so short a time. We want to state for the record that we maintain our statement that DSTV does not have a screwdriver in this country, and as such, they're only selling subscription. We believe it's wrong Because when you say you're DSTV, you must be DSTV. We're not chasing them to compete with them. We say we have the power to assess whether the facilities conform to local conditions. We prove that in our law, we show the law. We're not running behind them to say you must do this for us, but we just think it's wrong that when we say, look, you got to host the local TV on your platform, and you say we should give you $38,000. Upon our investigation, we found out that you don't even have a screwdriver, so we took you to task. Okay. And if SATCOM can carry us, multi-TV that is covering the entire Africa of 54 countries, and we're all around the place, I don't see why you can't host. You want to show us contents from Nigeria with Hausa people, show us content from Kenya, with our brothers from there, and the Kikuyus and what have you. Show us content from South Africa with the Boers and what have you. But you don't want to show content in Liberia to the very subscribers that you are taking the monies from. And we think that is wrong. Okay. We think you should have the contents there. And if you don't have the ability, you're either in or you're out. And that's our position, and we maintain our position, and we're with the lawmakers' report to be able to take further actions if necessary. Okay. Should they fail to comply, then we'll make progress.
Thank you very much, EugeneFahngon.
Well, folks, there you have it. And he's the Director General of the Liberia Broadcasting System, Honorable EugeneFahngon. Well, we want to bring this broadcast to an end. We say thanks for watching this broadcast. Do have yourselves a wonderful day from wherever you're watching.
Facility today. So, Mary and Gabla, if you are there, you can pick it up for me. David, let's call this